Lauren.
I'm Audrey.
So we are going to start with a warm-up exercise to get everyone thinking about the most important ingredients in teen pregnancy prevention efforts. How do we talk about sex?
So stay standing if you're having regular and frequent conversations with your parent about sex. Okay, so if you have a cell phone, you can take it out. And we're gonna do this kind of live action polling. What percentage of teen moms got pregnant because they thought they couldn't conceive their first time?
Anybody need technical assistance? I'm happy to help.
So Face the Facts Reduce Teen Pregnancy really started based on the 2009 data that had come out and that showed in 2009 there were 122 births to teens in Berkshire County. Our rate in Pittsfield was a little over 55, while the state rate was only 19.5. We got together as a coalition, as a group of really concerned citizens, and came up with a goal, which is to increase the knowledge of human sexuality and reproductive health and strengthen responsible decision-making skills for all youth in Berkshire County.
Framing the issue. As I mentioned before, context is everything. What matters to the community? What's important to them now is what they're going to focus on. So teen pregnancy prevention might not seem at the very top of the list if you're talking about economic viability in a community. But as Chris mentioned, if you begin to talk to stakeholders and make the connections, and they begin to understand how addressing teen pregnancy specifically can actually be good when you're trying to develop your workforce in order to develop economic sustainability in your community. That teen pregnancy is important because we have to get kids to graduate in order to have economic viability in the community. This is really about building education and economics in the community so that we have vibrant communities.
The way that we're going to structure our talk today, sort of semi-interactive, semi-lecture. We're going to start off with an exercise on influences of behavior.
We want you guys to come up with a list of things that you think influence the way that teenagers today think about sex.
That it's not that hookup culture is bad. It's a great thing. This came out of the 60s. It's a liberalization. It's a exploration. But that it's becoming the norm and it's becoming something you're supposed to do.
As I said before, just not talking about this is not helping anything. Obviously, there needs to be conversation.
The youth group, we learned that without any type of protection at all, there's an 85% chance that you can get pregnant. We learned that just within the next 12 months, over 1 million teens under the age of 20 will become pregnant.
But to give you a brief synopsis, what we looked at are a lot of the different influences that face teens today and how these may be different, and particularly the hypersexualization of the media. And when you have a 40, 50-year-old sex educator, or you have parents who may not have gone through this, looking to peers to sort of provide that what is going on now today, and we want to make sure to open these intergenerational gaps and dialogues.
Basically, what we talked about is long-term contraception and basically teen views on it.
I was the scribe for the Network group, and we learned that one of the issues that was brought up was the idea that some people have the perception that teenagers fall into the cycle of teen pregnancy because they see it as an opportunity that is the only one that exists for them. But Dr. McAdoo said, and I quoted her verbatim in my notes, she's never met a teenager that looked to teen pregnancy as a way of making money or as an opportunity for themselves. It's because there was a lack of opportunities that they fell into teen pregnancy overall. And what we need to do is we need to offer more opportunities and lessen the barriers and obstacles to teens so they don't have to turn to teen pregnancy.